Hey guys, it's Mel here with Techno Perspective, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Sony XPERIA E3. Now, I would like to thank Vodafone UK for sending this out to me for review. Check out their Red 4G plans in the link below. They also provide free Spotify Now TV and Sky Sports if you sign up to a Red 4G plan, which is quite awesome, beats EE and O2, so I recommend that you check them out. Here is the Sony XPERIA E3, and you can see that it looks alright. I mean, it looks like any other Sony phone, however, it is not a Sony phone, because Sony phones live up to high standards, but this phone, although it is a budget phone, to put it simply, is quite crap. You can pick it up for £100 as this is a 4G edition, and like I said, it looks like the Sony of other Sony phones. For example, this one looks like the M2, but it's even crapper than the M2, which was an alright phone, and I thought the M2 itself was a budget phone. So if this is a budget phone, then oh my god, this is awful. Here you can see this is the camera. It features a 5 megapixel camera, which is actually not that great. And like you say, oh hell, it's a budget phone, it's only £100, what do you expect? Well, take a look at the Moto G or any other phone that is budget, and you'll see that it blows this phone out of the water. Oh, one thing, this phone isn't waterproof, so yeah, it'll have to be blown out of the water, otherwise it'll die, and you'll have to put in a rest packet. But here you can see this is the Sony Xperia on the side. Like I said, it looks like an M2, so it has your power button, your classic power button that you have on all of the Sony Xperia devices, and audio jack at the top. No camera button, as I'll talk about later, as well as the volume rockers on the right. This is running 4.4.2 on the Sony UI, and it's okay. I mean, it lags quite a bit when you're doing certain things, and it's alright. It's got a 1.2 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 400 processor, which is basically 2012 in 2015, although this phone was released in 2014. Here you can see that it ranks at around 18,343, which is quite low. That's lower than HTC One, of course, and it's lower than even the Asus Zenfone, which was released years ago. And you can see when you have an 18,000 score compared to a 55,000 score like the phones up there, this phone is just not that great, and you should really invest £100 more to get a better phone, or just even £50 more for the Moto G 4G, which I really hope to review one day in the future. Here is the camera, and like I said, it has a 5 megapixel back camera, as well as a VGA front camera. And once again, that's not that great, because you'll see the VGA camera later isn't great. And here is the missing power camera button. Of course, it's only a 5 megapixel phone, so there isn't really a camera button, but usually all Sony phones have a camera button, so it's lacking that feature. You can zoom in with the power volume buttons, of course, and that's an alright feature, although the photo quality becomes ridiculously bad. And here is the front camera. You will see it, and this is what it looks like. It looks quite dull, and that's the back camera, and here you will see the actual photo, and that is how it looks. And it was alright, but it had a lot of lighting. And this is front camera, and it's actually quite a dark photo, although I mean it's a VGA, so of course it would be, but I was expecting better. For some reason on my iPhone it looks a bit better, but that is due to the low resolution that this phone has. So this is the Sony Xperia itself, and you can see, like I said, it's got this thin design, and the design's right there, and it feels like a MacBook trackpad on the back, as what it is kind of made of glass, although it isn't. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment below, and subscribe. One thing I would like to say is Sony should really up their game in their budget phones, because their high-end phones, the Xperia Z1, Z2, Z3, Z Ultra, Z, really good phones, I love them, but their budget phones aren't there. I mean, it's an Xperia, but it doesn't feel like an Xperia. Once again, I would like to thank Vodafone UK for sending this out to me for a review. It wouldn't be possible without them. I would like you to check out any other videos if you have missed them, even my Sony reviews, as I have quite a few of them. This has been Mel here with Techno Perspective, reviewing the Sony Xperia E3, and I am out. Peace.